Oh my God, there's so much to do. So that's not clean yet, but that's where it came from. Lantern roses. Moi mamy ulubione. That means my mother's favorite. They were replanted from a friend's house many years ago. Look at how lovely this ground cover is coming in. Now, I have to fix all of those stones, pick them up and clean them off and make this border nice. Rhododendrone, rhododendrons, which will be glorious. So you have that to look forward to. Moving on, more stones to fix. And what else? Oh, a gutter that fell off from the roof. That needs to be fixed. More stones. This is a wisteria. This is the only wisteria that we're keeping. It'll be beautiful. And there's some orange trumpets, which flower all the time. Roses. More orange trumpets, and probably some wisteria that needs to get cut out. Flowering dogwood. That tree. It's beautiful. It's a native to Philadelphia. Oh, the roses. Look at the roses. Oh, come on into zoom. Come into focus, my lovelies. Oh God, the vegetable garden, which will be my dad's job, because he deserves it. I did buy a bunch of seeds from seedsaversexchange.org. Here is our deer wintertime feeding post. And a new magnolia. I love magnolias. This is the Magnolia sinensis, the Chinese magnolia. And it's in the Lauraceae family, which is what Lieslaudov is from. Bay leaves. Here is a disgusting pine tree that my mom planted. And I forgot to prune. Maybe we'll turn into a Christmas tree. Maybe not. I don't know. There's so much work here. Pruning. That is a cypress or juniper. Yałowiec, holly. Some of these were pruned a little bit. See, look at that beautiful shape. I did that. Another deer eating post. See, because they nibble. That's how you know it's deer. And it's right up to the level of a deer. Japanese cedar, which, do you see how, oh wait, maybe it's better when it's the silhouette. Do you see how the trunk right there splits into three and then there's like a bunch of other ones? Well, that has to get trimmed because it should look like that. One main trunk, and then it's beautiful. But this one, no. A new bush, I like it a lot. I don't know what it is. Another disgusting pine tree that my mom planted. Another Japanese cedar that I planted. But look, let me get the silhouette. One stem, even though the top is not very happy. Here is a Metasequoia hypervirens, which is the giant tree in my driveway, and it's starting to bud out. Look at that little buds. And soon it will be growing like a weed. I don't know what these are called, but they need to be pruned all the time, and they are not my favorite. This is, Chinese tools, probably. Maybe assembled in America. But look at that. Oh, lovely. Well, the way I was using it, it was supposed to break. Okay, things I planted, stones. Every stone you see above ground found its way here to Silverstone through my trunk, via my trunk, in the trunk of my car. This is a sedum or stone crop, and it's a native. And see how it's gonna get nice and big. It's gonna turn into a nice big bush with these cool little flowers that dry. Oh, do you see the Chinese lantern? Or not, the lantern rose. Oh, moving on, honey. This is going to be a very long video. Some grasses that I transplanted in the fall. We'll see how they go. This is a chrysanthemum. So it's, when you look at pictures of Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-sung or Kim Jong-il, it's his national flower, chrysanthemum, mums for short. Now this is something I transplanted, big ornamental. It's going to be very tall, like a meter something, ornamental grass. This is a place where I'm trying to slowly build it up so that the water, you know how I love my permaculture, honey. So the water coming from the driveway flows down, flow, and it starts hitting all of these things, the rock. And imagine I brought that here 10 years ago. Hits here, and then it sinks down into the ground. And then this is like a divot where, so it comes down, and then it slowly sinks down. This is a myrtle. Myrtles are one of my favorite trees because they grow so fast, and they have these beautiful, it's a crepe myrtle, and they have these beautiful flowers. This one was dying because my parents didn't know what they were doing, and they planted it over there where the deer eat during the winter time. And then I brought it back over here, and all it really was like this main branch. And now I'm slowly developing it so that it has many, because it has these cool smooth trunks later. And the way you prune it eventually is that it will be pruned here, and it'll have this like umbrella of dry coming up. Hoste that you don't see yet. There's a lot of things that you don't see yet. My mom did a good job planting these things here. Again, you see the opposite side of the house. Oh, there's the house. Look, deer. They come up here and they eat it. They eat everything. They're goddamn deer. This nobody knows about, but it's my weed killing mat. And I move it every now and then, and everything dies underneath it. And look at some master, jakiś mistrz of pruning came here and did this. And look at that. Look at this. What the hell is going on over here? What is going on? What happened? What happened? What is this? What is this? Oh God, not more work. No work now. No work now. Oh, I went too far. These guys, bad idea. They get transplanted. I don't know why it's over here. It should be over there. Here. Too close. Too close. This is where I transplanted the ornamental grass from. So you can imagine that it gets as tall as here. As tall as this fence. And it's nice because it has this vertical growth. Where everything else grows horizontal, it grows vertical. Oh, this is... look at all these stones. All of them are me. All of them are me. A little creeping something juniper. These guys always die too soon. It's because the Mexicans that we have... Jose, Jesus, and Jaime, JJJ. They are lovely guys. I love them to death. But they do not care when they weed or when they use the machine to clean. Okay, here, not much to see. Just, you know, prune. Oh, look at how lovely that is. Look at them, they're coming up. You'll see this in the ogród botaniczny with your mom. This was transplanted recently. This was closed God. All of these stones I'll show you. All of these big ones. This is all me. This giant one. No wonder I, you know, what? Problem. Okay. What else? Remember I was transplanting these grasses? This is already pruned, thank God, but I'm probably going to come back and redo this one. And this is our giant southern magnolia with the beautiful flowers. And look, deer eating it. But these were transplanted this year and they have already managed to start eating them. And I will spray them with something like hot pepper oil and we'll see if they eat them then. Still some sparagi. There's some asparagus back there. These are myrtles again, but they have to be pruned again. Oh, look, there's some ghost in the gazebo. Ghost in the gazebo. And then this is where I spent most of my time today. Transplanting that sedum. So wherever you see these little sticks poking out, these will be the bushes and you can see them. I have to water all of this still, Zoshu. Oh, transplant, mess, just so my mom is happy. Because she loves when there's messes on the driveway. But it's slowly coming together. All of these grasses have to get trimmed. Irises that are from Holland that were transplanted and they kind of dried out over the winter time. And all of this has to get cleaned up. But see, this is what it looks like. And this one is, it's too tight. A lot of those are gonna die. And that's why you have to move them. This has to get cleaned. Do you see how much work there is to do? There's so much work to do. And I have no idea what I look like. But you're here with me in the garden. I hope you enjoy the video. It's long enough. Maybe I should make them into little segments. Bye.